YouTube was popping, baby. You already know what time it is. Another post game, another victory. And this time I got a little bit of different energy built up because the disgust that I have for this freaking fan base today has me ready to drive the 480 bridge without a freaking parachute. It's driving me freaking crazy. Take a breath. I needed to get that out first. Okay, now, first things first, I don't understand what this team has to do. I don't understand how much more adversity that they can overcome. I don't know how much more proof that they have to give you as a fan for y'all to just finally put to bed the season's over or game's over at the first sign of adversity. It makes no sense. And then today, all we heard in chat was DTR. 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 That's all we heard. Put it to bed. This team is not starting DTR. It's not happening. This team can be down 13. They can be down 14. They can be down with a minute and a half to go. And you should still have more hope than you have had combined in the past 25 years being a fan of this team. It's honestly disgusting how embarrassing you guys look in chat the second anything wrong goes bad. Y'all need to fix that. Period. Now, to the people that weren't like that, shout out to y'all. Y'all already know the freaking vibes. It wasn't all of y'all, but it was enough people to where you could see it to make it annoying. So, shout out to the ones that didn't give up. Now, let's get into some game balls. First game ball, Joe Flacco. Quite frankly, it may be the only game ball I think you can go. When you want to talk about resiliency, we know what this team is made of. But when you can bring a guy in off the couch, and this guy off the couch displays probably the biggest amount of leadership that this team has seen since Jarvis Landry and Baker Mayfield in a matter of 3 weeks. You don't get that out of Nick Foles. You do not get that out of DTR. You do not get that out of PJ Walker. When your quarterback throws 3 interceptions, has been sacked over 6 times in a rainy condition, down 13 the whole entire game, you're either going to get lightning in a bottle or you're going to get veteran presence that understands the task at hand and realizing that there's more a whole quarter and a half of football to play. There was never a doubt in Joe Flacco's mind. There was never a doubt in this defense because they win 8 consecutive stops in a row, 3 and out, to put your team with a 3-point lead at the end of the game. Your defense did that. We had fans complaining about the celebration when the celebration has been a thing all freaking year. Now all of a sudden it's a problem, so now Jim Schwartz doesn't know what he's doing. It's a catastrophe here on a win when we're 9-5. So Joe Flacco, we don't win this game without him. 28 of 44, 374, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks, sacked 4 times, and still found a way to win the ball. Run game was completely completely non-existent, and quite frankly, this is another signature. I can't believe Kevin Stefanski has had more signature wins this year than he has had throughout his entire coaching career before this season. He had the signature win versus the Baltimore Ravens. He had the signature win today, and I think he had one more signature win after the Baltimore game. There was one more really good win that he had. You guys know what I'm thinking about? Either way, that's neither here nor there. This was a signature game for Kevin Stefanski. You wanted Kevin Stefanski for his offense. He remains, you know what they say, you live by the gun, you die by the gun. Well, Kevin Stefanski lives by the pass, he's going to die by the pass. Because game in and game out, you can pretty much bet that the over is smacking if it's set at 39.5 because he's going to throw the ball 40 damn times. And the fact that it's resulting in wins, he's winning it his way. Everyone wants that shiny coach. They want the McVay. They want the Doug Peterson. They want the McDaniels because they run their style of offense. Well, this is their offense. This is their offense, period. It's not pretty. It ain't pretty. But this is what it is. I wanted him fired. Yeah, I did. But again, people in today's society and people in today's world think that because you have a stance one day that you can't be swayed or you can't change your opinion on the next. Does me hopping off the Kevin Stefanski train mean that I still don't have the things that I dislike about him? No. Because there are still things that I dislike about him. But this is a results-based business. We're not going to sit here and not give guys credit like you guys did all throughout this game and not tip your hats off to people who owe credit. Like the Bears today. If they won this game, their defense single-handedly destroyed everything, and yet your coach fought through the adversity through, oh, by the way, you lost Joe Patonio. Your run game was irrelevant completely. 18 rushes for 29 yards. And then you still find a way to win after your quarterback threw 3 interceptions. What more do you guys want? This is the offense that Kevin Stefanski's run. It's just not pretty. So people need to start either tamper their expectations down, or they need to think differently about their coach, because you can't. You guys look like hypocrites every other week. And I was a hypocrite for a long time because I was on the fire Stefanski train. I was leading the charge and saying he needs to be fired. But I'm not an idiot. You'd be an idiot to continue to believe that Kevin Stefanski needs to be fired, because what he has done now, he's won the games. Everyone wants to go to the playoffs. We're going to the playoffs. Until something catastrophic happens, he's not going anywhere, guys. He's not. So we can put that all to bed. Hats off to the defense. Wait, whoa, my bad. Whoa. Big step back. David Njoku. Amari Cooper. Marquise Goodwin. Cedric Tillman. Can we just keep giving a round of applause for the damn dogs in this freaking receiving room? My God. We want to talk about upgrading the receiving room week in and week out when we've got high-calibered players, Amari Cooper and David Njoku, who are finally living up to expectations that you want in other players. You just got 10 receptions, $104 out of your tight end. Out of your tight end. Come on now. Everyone was questioning why is he getting this much money? You're starting to see now why David Njoku got paid when he did. So we got to make sure we tip our hats to them. Now to the defense. I think honestly, it's weird because Greg Newsome was my player of the game for a long time. But I feel like I don't think it is. I think there was one play that saved the day. Oh, there was 2 plays. Yeah, 2 good plays. And they're both guys that you don't expect. DeAnthony Bell and Alex Wright. We know what JOK did. We know what Dalvin Tomlinson did. Myles Garrett had the huge stop towards the end of the game. But DeAnthony Bell had a shoestring tackle on 4th and 1 that saved the drive because they were getting ready to be in our territory. And if they get that first down, game's probably over. And then Alex Wright comes back with like a minute and a half left or 2 minutes left or whatever that was. And then comes up huge on the stop again. And I think that overtakes every other defensive player's performance today. So I think they both get game balls. Mitchell and DeAnthony Bell both get game balls because without those stops, we do not win this game, period. And then, you pay $95 to make those stops anyway. But, I mean, Corey Borquez, again, 5 punts inside the 20-yard line, 9 punts, 390 yards, back-to-back weeks that he's been spectacular for us. It truly is one of those things where coach be like, it's a team game, offense, defense, special teams. Yeah, all 3 contributed today, and it was beautiful to see. This team they're never out of it. I don't know why you guys continue to just think that they're out of it. They're not. They're giving you no reason to believe that. Please just start giving these guys the benefit of the doubt. They have fought harder than any team that we've seen ever strap up in this brown and orange since I've been alive. And yet, week in and week out, we want to complain. We want to bicker with each other. We want to argue about, oh, well, Kevin Stefanski still isn't the long-term guy. Oh, well, we still need to go get receivers. Oh, well, we probably should still run the ball more. I don't give a damn what we do. Did we win the game or not? Because I think our record went to 9-5. So let's win some games. Let's get to the playoffs. And when the discussions need to be had in certain areas, we can have those discussions. But firing Stefanski, that should be put to bed. The running the ball more, you know what? At this point, I don't give a damn if we run the ball or not, because they've shown me they're going to pass the ball 40 plus times. And guess what? We finally have a quarterback now that can manage 40 passes a game. And even though he makes a mistake or two or three, he's still going to give us an opportunity to go out there and win the game. So at this point, go ahead and don't run the ball. I don't care anymore, because we're winning and it's working. So everyone needs to just relax, right? We need to relax. And we got to enjoy this win. We got to enjoy this one, all right? So YouTube, make sure you guys are liked and subscribe up, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Stay tuned for the podcast. Actually, go check that out. We were with Blade and K. We were talking Browns for 2 hours, so it should be a good podcast this week, so make sure you guys are stay tuned for that, all right? Peace.